This is how I feel doing this erotic film. Mirror images. Now, for people who know what the fuck mirror images is, it was a 1991 erotic film, more like Mirror Borefest. And I'm trying to think, I had to write bits down when I was reviewing this because it's a forgettable film. It is so fucking forgettable. So if anyone's ever seen the movie Mirror Image and you know what it's about, please let me know because it's forgettable. That is how fucking boring this fucking film is. It is a bore fest of a film. Now, I do remember Mirror Image 2, what come out 2 years after. I actually like that one. It's not a masterpiece, but I like Cyan Vincent. Big breasted, very sexy, very warmth, big tits, nice bust, nice ass, nice everything. And there's a lot of bonking in it. Yes, the story's old TT and it's a piece of shit and she can't act to save diggity dig. But I see she had something for it. You had bonking and big tits. In this, it's Borefest. It's a fucking Borefest of an erotic film. It was more made, let's say, in them days of made fucking for video, right? Or made for shitio. I do remember it on Channel 5. Whether it was the cut one or the uncut one is a different story, but it's still shit. It's shit. End of fucking rant or review, whatever. It's shit. It's forgettable. Fuck it, let's go with the film. So, as forgettable it is, the things I forgot about it, anyone's ever seen it, you probably say, that didn't happen, that didn't happen, but you've got to bear with me. It's a forgettable film. So you've got this woman, and she's got a twin sister. That's why it's called Mirror Image. And in the film Mirror Image, this woman, unlike Cyan Vincent, who played 2 years after, whether you think she's a good actress or not, she's a fucking Shakespearean actress compared to this fucking broad. So that's like an accent. I'm not sure whether it's Geek or something like that. So that's this sort of unusual Geek accent. And her accent is so fucking annoying, it's enough to make my ears fucking bleed. She talks like that all the way through the film. All the way through the movie, she talks like that. And she can't act her way out of a fucking paper bag. Seriously, she cannot act her way out of a fucking paper fucking bag. I would point at that piece of wood, but it's even an insult on the piece of fucking wood. You know, like pornography, when you've got porn stars from the 80s and the 90s, and in that era, they did have a bit of a story in pornography. She makes a fucking porn star look like the next Robert De Niro. Seriously, she makes the next fucking porn star look like the next fucking Robert De Niro compared to her acting. She can't act her way out of a fucking paper bag, and I'm repeating myself, but she can't. She can't. I'm not putting on that wood again because it is an insult. So she talks in this very funny cheek accent. And it's more, this is the era where movies were more, the erotic films were more like fillers. They were trying to go into fillers. So the bonking is OTT, you're just there, there, because they look pretty. And the dyes are there with the hair slipped back. And they're there because they look beautiful with the big biceps. And it's just not real. It's not believable. And anyway, I memorised the story because it is forgettable. So you've got a murder, right? And this is well before the internet, but this is like sex dates and all this. And our star's like a mogul and actress, if I remember right there. And she's got a twin sister, one's evil, one's good, and I don't give a fuck. And unlike the second one, which is a lot of bonking, this it's more dialogue, it's more story. Yeah, there's some tits, there's some nudity, but it's not a lot to run home about. It's not a lot to get excited about. You know what I mean? It's a filler, so you're not going to get ram bam thank you man that much. And it's more of a murder mystery. So who's done it? This woman, I'm assuming she's a prostitute. I'm trying to memorise this. I've got it written down somewhere. She's a prostitute. She got murdered. And the one who can't act to save Diggity D, who's supposed to be the main star, is trying to investigate the murder. Then, halfway through the film, you got the idea that the husband has something to do with it. The sis dies, he's got the hearts for the evil sister's shagging, not a lot of shagging, more story, more dabbing. This film, to me, feels like a bore fest. It feels like a fucking dab fest. It's boring, it's talking, it's talking, it's more talking, and it's fucking boring. It's boring. It's the most forgettable film I've ever seen in fucking movie history. It's a fucking bore fest. It's a bore fest. So, in the film, you find out the murderer. She meets the dad. There's a bit of shagging. She wraps her legs round him. End of movie. And it's such a forgettable fucking film. This film is boring. It's forgettable. And I've forgotten it halfway through the film. This film is forgettable. I had to write bits down and memorise mirror image. Now, unlike Mirror Image 2, which is worth, it's a little bit more better, there's more meat to the fed, there's more ram bang thank man. There's none of it. There's none of it. It's just a bore film. It's a tour to sit through. Like I say, it was on Channel 5, what says a fucking lot. And I can definitely see why this one's not as popular as the second one. She's definitely no Cyan Winston. She can't act. I'm not going to repeat the same line. She's wooden. And that, I can't say that. Because you've already heard what I said. It's an insult on fucking wood. Points? What fucking points? I'll give it a fucking 1. Because it's shit. I'm more of a lover of Mirror Image 2 with Cyan Winston. Once had big tits, yes, she can act, but she was a hell of a lot nicer than her. This woman, her voice was irritating. Because she talked like this. And the bonking is nearly at the end. She tapped his bum. That's as raunchy as you're going to get. If you're going in for it for bonking, you're not going to get a lot. You're going in for acting. What acting? You remember these TV soaps like The Bold and the Beautiful, and When the Youth Gone Belong, and all them sort of fucking TV soaps with the pity people. That's what this film reminds me of. It's one of them like The Bold and the Beautiful, and When Life Turns. It's just like one of them ready-made fucking TV films. Oh dear, got a bit of bonking. The Derek gets murdered. It's like the time to mile it down when you see the dirt prostitute get murdered. You don't see blood, you're not going to see door. You do see tits, you see a bit of nudity, but it's not a lot to run home about. In this film, it's not a lot to run about. I've forgotten this film halfway through. I've had the time to memorise this fucking film. The second one, I remember. This one, forgettable, boring. Would I watch it again? No. Because it's shit, it's boring, it's a fucking boring film. This film to me was a chore to sit through. It was a chore to sit through. Perhaps be shouting downstairs into them, be smart, be safe. Mirror image, my ass. 1-star rating for me. See you later, I'm going to sleep. This film bored me to sleep.